Hi, Matt from InvestiQuant here. Today is Thursday, July 25th, 2019. I wanted to show a quick video about something that is setting up this morning for the S&P 500 futures contract, the ES. Yesterday we had a 50-day high close, and there's some interesting characteristics that come when making a 50-day high close. These are the results of going long the day after making a 50-day high close. This is regardless of anything else, just going long at the open and closing at the exit with no stop and no target. Equity curve is fairly choppy, win rate about 53%, but in general, it's been making money over the past handful of years at least. But the interesting things start coming when you start looking at the gap direction before and after this 50-day high close. So this morning we're gapping up after a 50-day high close, and once I run it with a gap up included on that pattern, you can see the results have been quite poor. Went from 53-ish% win rate overall to a 47% win rate. Equity curve is quite ugly, a little bounce here at the end, but bias has been down when gapping up after a 50-day high close. If we go back and look at it with a down gap, you can see that the bias will be stronger. Here we go. So that's much stronger, almost 57% win rate, quite drastic difference there between gapping up and gapping down after this pattern. And one of the more interesting things about this pattern is what happens in the last hour. So today we will be gapping up. Let me go ahead and throw this open above the prior day high, since that looks like that's in play as well, and rerun it. This will be opening up above the prior day's high after a 50-day high close, long at the open. No stop, no target, and exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Bias still pretty similar to what we saw for all up gaps. Pretty weak. In fact, win rate went down just a touch. Now let's look at one other setup here. And I want to look at getting long in the last hour. So this is getting long at 3 p.m. Eastern Time in the ES, and then getting out at the close with the same pattern. When you do that, the bias starts getting stronger. About a 56% win rate. This is no stop, no target, so just looking for general biases here. But what these studies are suggesting is gapping up this morning may see some weakness, at least in the early part of the day, followed by a bounce in the last hour. So maybe that's something you can use, maybe not, but I thought I'd share it. Good luck the rest of the day. We'll see you again sometime soon.